Today I'm reviewing the Mantis V2 gaming desktop PC featuring an RTX 5080, 16-core Ryzen 9 9950x3D, 96GB DDR5 RAM, and a 4TB Gen4 NVMe SSD. If you want to check current pricing or availability, it's linked below. I've used this system over extended gaming and creative workflows, multiple sessions with modern AAA games, background multitasking with browsers and productivity apps, and real-world project tests, rather than judging it purely by peak specs. Let's set expectations early. This is not a compact budget box. What you're getting here is a performance-focused desktop designed for sustained workloads, gaming, content creation, multitasking, and large media projects, with generous memory and storage. Starting with everyday performance, the Ryzen 9 9950x3D offers strong responsiveness. Booting, app switching, and heavy multitasking feel instantaneous. I routinely had browsers with many tabs, productivity tools, communication apps, and creative software open at once without noticeable slowdowns. That's where 96GB of DDR5 RAM becomes meaningful. You rarely feel memory pressure, even in workflows that strain systems with much less. In gaming, pairing the RTX 5080 with this CPU gives you strong performance at both 1440p and 4K. In extended sessions with open-world and AAA titles, frame rates remain stable without sudden drops. In competitive titles, you easily hit high refresh targets when paired with a capable monitor. In real-world play, you don't notice the difference between a system that hits peak numbers once and one that sustains high performance over hours, and this one falls into the latter category. Thermals and cooling matter in sustained load situations. The system's cooling solution keeps the CPU and GPU temperatures stable during long gaming sessions and heavy content work. Fans become noticeable, which is typical for high-performance desktops, but they don't spike unpredictably. On a desktop with some distance between you and the case, the noise settles into a background hum rather than a distraction. Let's talk storage and memory practicality. 96GB of DDR5 is more than enough for gaming and heavy multitasking. For creative workflows, large video projects, 3D scene work, running multiple virtual machines, you're unlikely to run into memory ceilings anytime soon. The 4TB NVMe SSD delivers fast boot and load times, and the ample capacity means you don't juggle drives or constantly manage space. That's a practical plus if you maintain large libraries of games, media, or project assets. Build quality feels solid. The chassis provides good airflow and doesn't flex under handle or pressure during normal use. Cable management appears tidy out of the box, and there's room for upgrades if you choose to expand in the future. Now, limitations worth acknowledging: this isn't an entry-level configuration. The price reflects high-end parts and generous memory/storage. That's not a flaw, but it's a reality check. Fans can be noticeable under heavy load compared to smaller or less powerful systems. This is typical of high performance, but it's worth noting, if your focus is pure GPU raster power at very high resolution without any value placed on CPU or memory headroom, there are systems with larger GPUs. This one balances across many workloads. Compared to building a similar system yourself, a pre-built like this offers convenience, tested compatibility, and warranty support. Against other pre-built rigs with less memory or smaller SSDs, this one stands out for everyday responsiveness and future-proof headroom. Where this makes the most sense is for users who want a high-performance gaming and creative desktop, multitask heavily with browsers, communications, and pro apps open, work with large files or projects regularly, prefer substantial storage and memory without planning upgrades immediately. It's less suitable if your priority is ultra-compact mini rigs, or if you want to chase the absolute highest GPU tier regardless of balance. So here's the bottom line. In hands-on use, the Mantis V2 behaves predictably and responsively across gaming, multitasking, and creative work. It doesn't promise exaggerated claims, it delivers performance in line with its components and provides memory and storage headroom that few systems at this tier offer. Check current pricing below and evaluate it against your needs.